politics and political stability are really critical. So when you talk about elections that are often not accepted and so forth, I think it's again the member states, particularly in this region, following the laid down protocols and policies that we have in place that are very clear on free and fair elections, making sure that everybody participates. You allow for free movement of people, you allow for observation of those elections and so forth, and if people are raising concerns, they are addressed and so forth. And the SADC structures are actually working when they go into any country or any member state that is in the process of running elections. So really following those protocols and procedures is critical. I think too is to have the citizens in the region, in the member states that are running elections, feeling free and safe to participate in those elections. Again, it draws from the first one, but they must feel free to air their voices, to air their views. Opposition political parties should be able to feel comfortable and free to challenge views and be allowed, be given space to actually air their voices and also compete with those that are in power in government. So when those things happen, it actually allows for an enriching environment for political elections to be taken. We do have tools. We even have a body of elders that are used to actually go and intervene where there is a misunderstanding or the results are disputed and so forth. They will go in and they will engage the parties to try and find meeting of minds and to make sure that they resolve those differences. So those are there, and oftentimes we use elder statesmen or even people that have been ministers before who are now wiser. We call them wise people or wise men that are assisting in those areas. But the crux of it all, or the core, it's really following governance. All these others, they don't have to come in if we follow the governance early on and make sure that we're able to execute. And if a member state does not follow, we must have tools in place to actually hold the member state accountable. Because when one country is destabilized, it actually affects other countries in its instability. I think predominantly it's about holding member states accountable. We have got a lot of good protocols that are governing how we're going to run things. If it's politics, elections, we've got a protocol. If it's regional integration, we've got protocols. If it's on HIV, we've got protocols. So those are there. We have strategies that have been developed by this organization, those that have served before here and myself now here with the current team. There are strategies that have been developed that are there. We must actually make sure that they are implemented. And every member state must sign, must ratify. If member states are falling behind, there might be valid reasons why they are falling behind. So it's my job, perhaps with my principals, the chairpersons, to engage that member state and appreciate really one-on-one what are the reasons, what are the concerns, what are the fears for that member state to actually sign the protocol in their programming and so forth. Why are they not doing that? And then we assist them to actually address the complaint or the issue, and they come on board. And ultimately we take them that they have been able to do those protocols. So it's accountability, it's holding them accountable. What I think has been lacking for us here is really to report and making sure that everybody is accountable. So when we say we're going to succeed in this, when we say we're reducing inflation, when we say we're removing barriers to trade, non-tariff barriers and so, how many countries have actually removed and how many are still outstanding? And therefore, we're able to do it. It's not really to embarrass any member state. No, we have a target that by 2030, we must have integrated, we must have industrialized, we must have done these things. So therefore, let's see progression towards that.